Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney, who is on the committee, that Speaker Pelosi did okay to be on and wanted on and selected to be on, she suggested that you could be called as a material witness. Would you accept, or do you welcome the opportunity to testify in front of this committee?
The people who should be called as witnesses are the ones who can answer the fundamental question. Why wasn't there a proper security presence and posture that day? Those are the people who need to be called, and it is obvious, based on the comments from the chairman of this committee, Chairman Thompson, that he doesn't want to do that. So the two questions need to be answered is, why wasn't there proper security presence that day, and what are we doing to make sure this doesn't happen again? Those are the witnesses that should be called.
So no,
we'll see how this all plays out with this. Well, look, I didn't do anything. I have nothing to hide. I'll be happy to talk to whoever wants to talk. But what I'm saying is the witnesses who should be called are the people who can answer those two fundamental questions. And everyone understands that.
Well, I know a lot of people do want to look into the security. Absolutely. I don't think anybody objects to that being the case. But Congresswoman Cheney suggested that there were talks and conversations that you were a part of leading up to January 6th and planning, if you will, for that day. Were you a part of any conversations or planning, not planning violence, I'm not suggesting that, but were you a part of any of those conversations leading up to?
I have had countless number of conversations with President Trump. I mean, look, for over 4 years, I mean, countless number. I never talked to the media about those conversations because, frankly, those are conversations with the President of the United States. But none of those conversations dealt with anything about that would be in any way wrong.
And Congressman, I know you're focused, you're laser focused on security of that day, and that is a part of the conversation and the investigation. That should be a part of it, but you're not opposed to what happened before, during, after, the entire lead up. You're not opposed to that investigation as well, in addition to the security.
Well, I mean, President Trump said peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. We heard his whole speech. We watched the whole rally.
He also said fight like hell, though, Congressman.
That day. But that seems to be what all the Democrats care about, which frankly is all they've cared about for the last 5 years, is going after President Trump.
Is it possible, Congressman, that he is responsible, like some Republicans have actually said?
Of course he's not responsible.
He's not responsible. I mean,
of course he's not
practically and morally, I think is what McConnell said.
TJ, you know who's responsible for the things that happened? The people who did wrong, and they should be prosecuted. And guess what? That is what is happening. The idea that the president's responsible is ridiculous. The people who are responsible are the people who did the wrong actions, and they should be held accountable, and they are in fact being held accountable.
Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan, it's a historic day there on Capitol Hill. The back and forth will continue, but certainly I think every American, every viewer we have is really hoping you all can come together. After what we saw on January 6th, there was a nice moment, a brief moment, I guess, of togetherness, and it seems that everybody's going back to their corner in a lot of ways. But we wish all of you on Capitol Hill good luck. All right.
Great. Thank you.